So I want to talk about mantras because it's something that I tend to use a lot and what it really does for me. Um, so with mantras, what it does is it shifts the energy when you're saying it. Um, but sometimes you won't even notice the shift until later on. Because when you're saying the mantras, it's hard to be in the mind while you're saying them. You can't say mantras and be in the mind at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. And that's why it's good to say them, especially when you're entertaining the mind so much, especially when you're in the obsessive energy of twin flames, of your twin flame. It really, really does help, even though while you're saying the mantras, it doesn't feel that way, it doesn't seem that way. And the only reason why is because you're still in the mind. You're still looking for it. You're looking for the shift. You're looking for it to work. But that's the whole idea is you're saying the mantras to get out of the mind. So there's no point in you looking for it working or not. You just keep saying it until you can't say it anymore. And with mantras, it's a chant. It's a chant, and you just keep chanting and chanting and chanting until you can't chant anymore. And what happens is it shifts your apparent reality. You're focused on something else, and the more you do that, the whole twin flame thing won't even be a thing anymore because it will just fade out in the background. It really will. It does work, even though it may seem like it's so distant and doesn't seem like it would ever work, because when you're in the obsessive energy, it's hard to believe that you can actually, well, that it will actually stop. The obsessive thinking will stop, but it does because your thought process shifts when you're saying the mantras. Now, not everyone can do that. Not everyone can say mantras. There's a lot of people that meditate and that works for them. I've tried meditating and it just doesn't, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. It's just not my thing. But there's so many tools that you can use to get you out of the mind. Trust and believe me when I tell you this. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for me saying, chanting the mantras like I do. Because I still do it. But I don't do it about twin flames anymore. I don't do it about my twin flame, right? But with other things, yes. I have other triggers that still arise, that still come up once in a while. And I'm not going to sit in that shit. I'm not going to be in the mind, right? With it. So immediately, I will recruit to a mantra right away. And I'll just keep saying that mantra until I can't say it anymore. And to be quite honest with you, those triggers really just don't come up as much as they used to. It's very rare, you know. And if it does come up, the moment I say a mantra, it kind of just goes away. But used to say them so much that the triggers just don't happen like they used to. It used to be really bad, really fucking bad. And everybody has their own traumas that come up. And what a trauma is and a trigger is, it's a memory that we have held on to that just keeps recycling itself. That's all. It's not that you need to heal anything. You can't heal. I don't know. If you want to say by you saying mantras is healing, then yeah, I mean, you can look at it like that if you want to. I don't, because I don't feel like it's nothing that needs to be healed. I just feel like it's You just need to get out the mind. And the only way to do that is by using the tools that you need. Or, like I said, some people just will go raw. You know, there's some people that will notice the thought and won't fill in that gap. And when I say fill in that gap, a few of my friends, we were talking about this a while, maybe about a week ago, about filling in the gap. What you do is you don't finish the sentence. Like, you don't complete that thought with a sentence. Like, you don't build a narrative around that thought when it comes up. And some people will sit with that. They'll notice the thought and they'll stop right there. They won't build the story around the thought or a narrative. That's going raw. I can do that, actually, sometimes. But most of the time, my thing is mantras. Um, but like I said, what's really helped me the most is basically watching non-duality speakers that really just kind of like flatlined everything. Like yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to get on here and talk about mantras and what it has done for me, and how easy it is for me now to just be neutral when it comes to my twin flame. Where before, oh my gosh, yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. But yeah, I figured I'd get on here and talk about that for those of you that, are interested in, you know, just, are interested in knowing um, how I came to this place of being. But anyways, I guess that's it for now because I am running out of words to say. All right. Bye.